All right, so we're going to get going. My little shadow's behind me everywhere. Follow me, don't want to miss nothing. So we're getting ready to get started. It's concrete just like that right there. Hey, y'all bring some mallets up here? You bring some mallets up here?
Shouldn't need any with the vibrator, hopefully.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, we'll need them on the forms down below.
That's a lot of concrete on the ground, man. Hey, can you hold it for a second? Can you got him and that. This recording, right?
This tire. Over.
Bird's eye view of what Israel is doing. He's making sure that the rebar is staying in the center by putting that 2x4 there, so when the concrete is going, mind you, we're not filling it all the way up, we're filling it halfway, and then we're going to come back around again. Because you have the rebar that's dead center right here. And you can see down in there, you see the aggregate that's going down in there. And this is how you keep the rebar center. And that's why this wall is not only a superior wall to all the other walls, but there's so much rebar in here. It's like a fence of rebar all the way around. Ariel has got that vibrator up and down, and that's what gives that smoothness. It takes the air out, and it gives the smoothness on the inside and the outside of the wall. Well, top of the morning. I'm here again with the old man. You know, we're getting pretty damn close to 60.
I hate thinking
and still doing this stuff, man. Man, at least one thing, bro. One thing about men get stuff done. It's probably the reason why you don't see us on social media slandering and talking about people too much, because we got too much to do.
I'd rather produce than sit and spread my lip. Yes,
yeah, I believe you're right, man. Get a little insight what we're doing. First of all, check this out. It's really a sin when you have poke salad growing like this, and we let it grow that wild and get that big. Now, right now, it's a little too big. Maybe the small leaves, but that's up a little too high, though, man. You want it down low. We got poke salad all over the place around here. And I don't know why none of the sisters have any ambition whatsoever at all to go harvest it. So we can be eating poking eggs in the morning. You ever ate poking eggs?
Many times.
Man.
Many times.
Well, here we are again. Brundridge and Bone. We got the pump truck. We had it this morning. We got the brothers here. Dang, even Deacon Bell here. Well, here we go. We're putting these walls up, and then we have another pad to do over in front of the tabernacle, which you'll put that in there too. Well, at least I don't need my boots for this one. You might wonder what this is. This is what we gonna call this, a cistern? Like a storage room cistern for water?
Yes, sir, where we put our water tanks. Yep.
And these are formed up in the form walls. Where the vibrator at?
Right there in front of Izzy. A little bit.
Okay. That's how they been there. That thing probably got about, what, 8, 10, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, what, 12 wheels on that thing?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And
He's out about 140 foot.
concrete truck need to hurry up and get here. Because as long as he sit there, he getting paid.
$255 an hour. Yes, sir.
They got it. They commanding attorney fees, man. Attorney fees, Teach. Well, we'll get the young bucks up there and let them do this, and then I guess we'll break our damn backs over there doing the dang pad, huh?
Yep.
One thing we thank the Father for out here Straitway, there's always something. There's a cat over there.
Yep, I see it. That big yellow. He's big
Yeah.
like a bobcat. If it's the same one.
We'll keep y'all posted. Also, one of the things we've been doing while we're sitting here waiting on the concrete truck, Elder Scott has been doing a whole lot of clearing right here of the land. Of course, you can see now, because we got to empty out those outhouses and then go and bury the stuff somewhere else. But you can see there's a bush load of trees and up there. It's got to be cut down and burned. But we're getting ready to get a dozer out here. And we're going to cut all this land down and contour it and get the water away from the building. Probably would help if I go ahead and get some gutters on this thing too to keep that in, because once we power wash that building, it'll keep the mud off of it and
Yes, sir.
get some shrubs up around that thing. But that's a lot of land right there. We got a lot of dirt and stuff to move. That's about as far as we need to go as far as that goes. You know it drops off after that right over
Yes,
there, right?
sir. Yes. Yep.
We'll keep y'all posted, but like I said, that's what men do. Men, they work and they produce. And if they own social media, hit a few little videos here and there, but there's something funny about this generation though, man. How people got time to make 6, 7, 8 hour videos, man, and you have not done one thing in your life. I mean, you haven't even put a Lego set together. The world, man.
They think highly of themselves, but not got no reason to.
It's sad. If I was a woman, man, I would hate to be married to a loser. There's that thing is right there. See him?
Yep. Yep. Yellow tabby.
Maybe looking for some food, huh? All right. So there's the family. See that big old truck? I think I hear Trent. Yep, here he comes. Let's get busy. Well, here he comes. Hey, it makes it for an easy job for him, though. This is Josiah's first rodeo. Hey, this is the guy on the pumper truck's been here before.
I can't remember.
Boy, they took my expensive bricks and made a grill out of them. Look at that. We got to use them things. Yeah, man. What's going to happen is he's going to take that hopper, pull up to the back of this bumper truck, and he's going to dump in there. And that's all he has to do is dump it in there, the aggregate. Hey, man. Of course, he's up here, his kayak. You up here learning, huh? I would let him get up there, but I don't think he's got enough attention span to stay on the boards without falling off.
Not yet. He's still just full. Almost. How old are you? You're not full? 4 and a half.
4.5. explain. See, now you can see that the concrete truck is pulled up next to the bumper truck that's got the hopper on it. Oh, you get them doing something. First 2000. Oh, let's go to pump truck. I mostly make these videos because the children like seeing building. Tell you something, children, when you become adults, if you are worth anything, you're never going to stop building. So learn everything you can now. So another thing I want to explain to you is, again, here's the benefits of the form walls. And Ariel's behind them vibrating. Izzy again is taking the 2x4 and making sure that the rebar stays in the center. But this is how you put up windows and doors. So here's a doorway, and the concrete is going to be formed around that. And of course, all of this is bracing. Takes a hell of a lot of bracing. You can see it's doubled up 2x4s. It's got to be plumb, straight, the whole 9 yards. Today's your due date, right? Ain't it? What you waiting on?
I'm waiting on the baby.
Dude, you just destroyed the anthill.
Right?
This is the reason why ain't too many people want to run the boom to it. Because look how Elder's looking right here. Look like he done took a bath. And everybody here, you're going to get it. Because there's so much splashing, you're going to get it. All right, I guess we getting ready to go over there then.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, we getting ready to get started on the second pour. Pump truck right here from the tabernacle. Concrete truck right there. And this is what we're getting ready for. Got our tamper right there, power trowel over there. What we getting ready to do? All right, so we've graded all this out, put a slight slope on it. So now when you come in, we're going to actually put a roof over the top of this as well. We're getting ready to pour the concrete on this right here. Got the grade stakes in. We are going to make it so it's easier, especially for the serving team. And what we did was the concrete retaining walls right here. And that's how we built it up. Somewhere along in the future, we'll come up with an idea to actually taper this around to connect to the front end when we do that front end over there. It's always a bunch of work. We got a lot of work to do. Hell of a lot of work. Right now, Elder Scott is marking all the grade stakes. One thing you always got to have for a job like this is these old trusty boots right here. We're also connected. We bought a brand new steel door. That thing's ridiculous, but we also connected the coming out this back door, this side door right here, a sidewalk, so people can walk around, so you don't have to actually exit. Well, you do have to exit the building, but you can just take the shortcut instead of everybody going out one door. People can come out the side door and head on over to the fellowship hall as well. All right. Oh, we got the boss man out here. He always like coming out here. It's the owner of the concrete company. He always comes out here to check to see what we're doing. He likes what we're doing. He's been watching us for the last 25 years. How you doing, Chief? You hold something?
Oh, there's a lot of concrete on this. Let me get down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, we want to get them guys with that power washer down here and spray this whole damn front side, man. We should put some corn rolls up there. That's a little too high. That's a little low, John. So you want me to go that way, Ray? I got to get a little further forward, man. You want to back up? Just like how it is, so I thought you were saying that. As you can see, the boom truck is going down. We got to get him out of here because $255 an hour plus a bunch of amenities on the side. But anyway, actually, Brother Bud did really good considering the cistern building and then all this concrete right here. Well, hey, what is the total? What, 32 yards, 32 and a half? All right, so he got 31 yards of concrete right here. Of course, now we're doing the finishing work and everything on it. He did pretty good, getting pretty close. Concrete work is just tough work. It's heavy. It doesn't look like it because we do it so much. We're pretty much experienced at it. Well, you see me picking that thing up and down because we had some low spots. I had to go back and redo them again. I think we'll get it done. We're going to put a brush on this right here, but that's not bad considering. About a yard, maybe a yard and a half off. That's not bad considering all that we've done today. Hey, we're gonna put on. Oh, brush. Like brush on. Yes, sir. Right brush. Yeah, it's not perfect. You see that low spot? I see it. It's about a quarter low, and the rest of it around there is high. It's just high on this side. You want me to get up there and try to spin this down? Huh? Oh, y'all? You want me to? Try, I guess. All right.